folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Bart Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. An open space. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Nice grab. It's Young. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Caught down. It's Coleman. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here.
42, Spider.
Hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to be. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Breaks free. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the force, looking for more. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Here we go.
Try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. He will score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Scanning the field, it's Reed. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Check. Blue 42 strong. Blue 42 ready.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Same tailback, another pass. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The linebacker's shifting around now. Defense is coming after him. And looking for a big play here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Running play called on 4th down. Well, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the +27. Bringing pressure. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He's got a first down and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they finally make the stop. That's a huge return as time expires in the first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he's swarming again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here. Or the defense come up with a stop. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. To the air, it's Reed. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. You can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle. It's Green. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from 30 yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun handoff here. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal to 7.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense the fits. They've got to come up. Changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Rebels. Entertaining first half here.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking for some space. It's Berry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own to line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Fights through the tackler. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Odom. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break?
Yankee blue. Set.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, Chris, that's one of those runs you're going to see on the highlight shows throughout the night. He didn't gain a ton of yards, but how many missed tackles do you add up there? This guy was determined to get that ball to the end zone, and he almost came up with a touchdown.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. That LSU offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Barry. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Barry. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more to line up here on third down. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. He's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field.
29 Phillies, ready.
It's a ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rebels getting set on first and 10. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Okay, ready?
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Here we go.
looks right for a quick completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Easy.
They'll give it to the back. Picks up the game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down.
In blue. Way in blue.
Play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Reed. Catch made on the out route. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Tackle made after just a short game. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time, the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
You know, these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points.
3:25. Logger.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Picked off, a crucial turnover. At midfield, inside the 40. At the 20.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Bengals offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Reed. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's buried. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Now here's the toss play. Fighting off the defender. Great pursuit by the defense. That dropped him for a loss that time.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Get set, get set. Ready.
And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Breaks an open space. Running with purpose. He's got the first and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down after a gain, which looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Barry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Look out. Room to run here. Boom. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He gets loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
Spider.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Sure hands. It's Coleman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team.